Hey y'all, Brennan Rinas here. Hope you're doing absolutely amazing. My video is a little bit late this week, and I have a pretty legitimate excuse. We ended up making a promise that we'd have a unit done in a particular amount of time, and let's just say it was getting a little bit close. So we were working somewhere between, 5 in the morning till about 11 at night for a few days straight, like 5. And so the lack of sleep and the amount of effort we were putting into that seemed to be my excuse for getting a video out. But I got a full night of sleep last night, and I'm back in business, and therefore you're getting this video. I want to start by saying that I've been making excuses for not doing this video, for making excuses for, let's say, not watching enough of my Think and Grow Rich, or different things that I like to do, Tony Robbins, or different things. I try to listen to, an hour, 2 hours, whatever my brain can handle every day of something positive, something business-like, something emotionally positive, or making me think about how to improve my own life. So I'm always trying to do that. And during this stretch of time, I haven't done hardly any of that. So I've been kind of frustrated with myself a little bit. And I've been making excuses because I've been busy, and that's very legitimate to a degree. But I was talking to my life coach, I believe that's what I'm going to call her, and she was talking to me about how I write things down. I've mentioned this on multiple videos, and I highly recommend it for you. I write the good things that I did in the day and the bad things I did in the day. And I've been doing them. And she said, well, that's great. But now, instead of just writing down the good and just writing down the bad, let's stop. You got the highlights of your day and the lowlights. And let's spend some time on each one of them and think, what could I have done differently? Give your brain some time to ponder. Okay, my low light was I got really mad at this person. Okay, so why did I get mad at this person? How could I have changed that? What could I have done? Should I have blamed myself? Should I have talked to them? Should I have ... whatever it is. And improve. Try to figure out a way to fix that. Obviously, you're not always going to be able to. So for the example of this video, I did that same thing, and I was like, you know what? I can't come up with an excuse to give myself an extra 2 hours of time. That's about how long it takes to do one of these videos. 15 to 20 minutes to do the video, but then it uploads for an hour, and then doing all the tags and all that crap takes about an hour. So, okay, fair enough. But with my Rich Dad, Poor Dad, or my Think and Grow Rich, or my Tony Robbins, any of these type of things, I can still find time for that. Sometimes I can do it at work, but more importantly, I was thinking as I was in the shower today, I could have been spending that 15 or 20 minutes I'm in the shower listening to a YouTube video, Think and Grow Rich, audiobook, while I'm in the shower. That's my spare time. I always want my brain working on something positive. And so I was I was happy about that. And so that would be what I would recommend, is the next step of not only writing the good and the bad, but would be to how to work on that. Not only recognize them, but then how to try to fix that. And if you think that the stuff I'm posting is so stupid, so simple, so whatever, the answer is it is. Absolutely. But the difference between us who are making excuses and not making it in this life, being successful, and those who are successful is that they're doing it. This isn't complicated rocket science. I mean, an 8-year-old can do this. An 8-year-old can go, oh, this was the good, this is the bad of my day. This is how I could have handled this differently. Oh, I could have learned from this. Even the good stuff we can learn from. And that's the difference. Successful people are learning from their mistakes. They're trying to improve. They're trying to grow. Now, to kind of continue this point, and to point out how I still have to work on this tremendously, I got to talk about how I lost about 2/7 of my account in the stock market this week. And it was a rough week, right? I got wiped out pretty good, and I was not happy about it. And it's always frustrating when you take a hit like that. So I was very frustrated. I was very annoyed, and I was grouchy about the whole thing. And as I got to thinking about it, as a couple days went by and I was kind of grouchy about it, I wouldn't make any trades or anything, I started realizing this is exactly my problem. Instead of saying I'm either going to be winning and I'm going to be learning, I was, well, I didn't win, so I'm losing. I'm going to quit. I'm going to whine. I'm going to feel sorry for myself. And you can't improve if you're feeling sorry for yourself. You have to learn from your mistakes. Think of almost all the best people in the world. They had major losses and they go, that's what defined me. That's what made me go, oh, aha. I am not going to make that mistake again. And so it took me like 2 days to figure this out. I was all frustrated. I was all butthurt. Then finally I was like, all right, I'm going to learn from these mistakes. I'm going to grow, and I'm going to keep trading. I'm going to kick butt. I'm going to make this money back. And this is going to be the small little dent. I'm going to laugh about how little money that was back in the day. But I had to change my attitude of not a positive attitude, but a how can I learn from this attitude? And if you start talking to successful people, every single one of them, as far as I've ever found, has that attitude. They've all failed. They've all had massive points in their life where things went south or things really, really did not go the way they had planned. And instead of quitting, they said, all right, what can I learn from this and how can I move on? It's that simple, guys. It's that simple. So I'm going to end with this question. What is it? What's something so simple that has made a really big impact in your life? Was it just being honest with yourself? Was it just writing something down? For me, the biggest impact I've had in the recent amount of time, number one, I save 1/10 of my money. 1/10 of my money goes into silver, gold, or investing. It always is my money. Whatever I make every paycheck, I'm putting into some sort of investment that I control so it can make me more money. That's been one of my biggest changes in my life. The second biggest one, or maybe the biggest one, they're kind of back and forth, I'm not sure which is which, is writing things down and trying to figure out what can I do better, even with the good stuff, and how can I improve on the bad things that I'm frustrated with. That's it. Super basic, super easy stuff. But they are having a massive positive influence in my life. And that 2/7 of the money that I was talking about, I lost. Since I started saving this 1/10 of my money and started trying to do that with every paycheck, or not trying, succeeding, I only do that. I will do it. Whether it's putting it into investing or silver or whatever it is, that's my philosophy. I won't put it into a bank because my own opinion is that the US dollar is losing so much value, it's not worth it. But that's my opinion. Do whatever you want. I was looking at how much money I've put aside for other investing, whether it's buying a business or whatnot. I have made about 5 times now. I have 5 times the amount of money I lost laying around in investment money that's going to go towards another business or making me more money because of that small little tiny decision I made. What is the smallest decision you have made that has made a big impact? Let me know in the comments. Have a good one, guys. Enjoy. Kick butt.